Okay, so this video is going to be a look at 1976 film Silver Streak. Silver Streak is one of those films I saw as a kid and just stayed in my memory to become a classic of my childhood, with the likes of Star Wars and Indiana Jones. When you watch it again as an adult, you're amazed by how many famous faces are in it, which completely went over my head as a kid. It stars Gene Wilder from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Patrick McGoohan from The Prisoner and Danger Man, Scatman Crothers from The Shining and the voice of Jazz from Transformers, Ned Beatty from the 90s version of Captain America, and also stars Richard Pryor from Superman 3. This was the first time Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor starred together in a film, but they would go on to co-star with each other in the excellent Stir Crazy. The OK, See No Evil, Hear No Evil, and the disappointing Another You. Stir Crazy is by far the best on-screen collaboration. The film also stars two actors from the world of James Bond. Clifton James, who played Sheriff Pepper in Live and Let Die, and The Man with the Golden Gun, Richard Kiel is also in it from The Spy Who Loved Me, and Moonraker. The interesting thing is that in this he sports metal teeth the way he did in James Bond, but Silver Streak was released a full year before his first appearance in The Spy Who Loved Me, so someone heavily connected to James Bond had seen this before they started that particular Bond movie. That's all I'm saying. Gene Wilder plays a book editor who is taking a cross-country trip to Chicago on board the Silver Streak train. He hooks up with Jill Clayburgh, and during a night with her witnesses a dead body being thrown from the train past his window. This then leads him to get involved with crime bosses, henchmen and FBI agents, all chasing something called the Rembrandt Letters. The film is a comedy thriller but ends with an out-of-control train, so throws in a bit of a disaster movie in there too, so there's something for everyone. There are several running gags through the film. Gene Wilder accidentally falls into the room of a middle-aged Spanish woman who cries out rapist in this scene and whenever she sees him on the train. This sounds in bad taste, but it's handled well. Scatman Crothers walks in on Gene Wilder stood over a dead body with a smoking gun in his hand and keeps calling him a murderer whenever he sees him, even though he's perfectly innocent. The best one though is that Gene Wilder keeps on getting thrown off or falls off the train while it's moving and has to undergo a series of adventures to catch it up and get back on it. It's during one of these adventures he teams up with Richard Pryor's thief character. Another plus for the film is the score by Henry Mancini, more famous for doing the music to the Pink Panther films, and my personal favourite, Condor Man. Okay, so that was a look at 1976 Silver Streak. If you have never seen it, I hope I've convinced you into seeking it out. It's proof there was more to the 70s than Star Wars and Jaws. Hope to see you on another look at video sometime.